Happy Tuesday.
Hey, yeah, welcome everybody. Look at Dawn, we had a lot of variety, but first...
We have so much today.
But first, should we start with Diane?
Yeah, well, first of all, you need to go grab your cup of coffee.
Yeah, we've got
and grab your whatever you need, because this is a long one today. I promise.
It's good. It's a good long
It's a good long one. We have a lot to show you.
A lot of new stuff.
Yes, a lot of new stuff. Okay.
Okay,
here we are.
So
this is Diane.
We're back to my Christmas albums again. I had to go back to my daughter's house and get them and bring them again. But that is okay.
Thanks for doing that, Diane.
Yeah. We had some questions on covers. So I'm mainly just going to talk about how I do my covers and start from there. So this was an album that I had for years, and you can see it's red, and I wanted to cover that up, which I'm not quite sure why I wanted to cover the red up, but I did. I was probably into burlap. You know, we have our phases.
We go through our phases, yes.
Everybody does that, and I liked burlap. So I covered the spine and the red part. Now, I didn't cover the inside. Well, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I used matte medium with a foam brush,
okay,
to put the burlap on. And then I think I put some white or cream paint over the top. And then just, you know, it doesn't lay real flat, but things like that doesn't bother me. And then I inked the whole thing. So it's got paper on the front, back, and paper on the front. Now, I like to use a good old glue stick because I want to get real close to the edge. Or you can use matte medium or distressed collage medium. Mm-hmm. And you just use it with a foam brush. If you use those two items, just make sure you wipe off the edge. But those are a good hold. But a plain old glue stick is strong. People don't think
that's what I use.
That glue sticks are strong, but it is. It's not going anywhere.
Why matte medium rather than glue? Because you can brush it on, and it dries flat. Some glue, if you're using like Elmer's glue or whatever, it's going to bubble and wrinkle your paper. These do not.
And the distressed collage medium dries very fast.
Yep, that's the other reason.
That's another good reason to use that. So if you have any questions about anything, just let me know, because I'm going to go through this rather quickly. So that's that cover. This album here is a Snap Simple Stories, and it was too bright for me. So I just inked the whole thing to tone down the burlappy, and it was probably a creamy color. And this is so easy to do to dress up the front. Just put some ribbon, twine, hang some doodads, and you're done. That's a very quick way to do your cover. This was a wood chip that I stamped on. Yeah, it's very dimensional.
Okay.
So that's an easy cover to do. Now this one took a little bit longer. This was a craft album already, and I just used one of the papers from my collection and just started grabbing things and glued everything down. Everything is glued with a glue stick again on this album. Some of your stuff that you put on the front might not hold up to the test of time.
Well, they get a lot of use.
A
lot of love. People like to look at them. So I guess maybe keep that in mind.
And that's why an album like this is not necessarily better, but you don't have to have much dimensional stuff on the front. Again, I just added ribbon with some charms and a bell, and you're good to go.
And stay tuned because we are showing the brand new Simple Stories album that just came in to, yesterday. So we will be showing that here in a little bit.
Now this album was,
Wow.
this was a canvas piece from Canvas Core that I just fell in love with. It was a printed canvas.
So you could use fabric?
You can use fabric. This was my inspiration for this album, was this canvas. And it was like a 11 by 17, 12 by 17 piece of canvas. And I just inked it. Again, I glued it. I think I probably used matte medium for this one. And then I sewed on it. Again, it didn't take very long to do. And I wrapped it around the edge. Now it didn't go all the way to the back, so I used a piece of muslin and just inked it. And then I stamped on it with just black archival ink.
And the Tim Holtz
Stamps. I love those stamps.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's another more detailed album cover. And then I embossed.
An old pickup.
That's Tim Holtz pickup. Okay. So you can see I've done very simple to very time consuming, but it just depends on what you want to do, your collection that you pick, what you have in your stash. Again, this is just simple paper. I colored, this was a stamp, and I colored it. So
I grabbed the stamp set in case anybody wants to see.
oh yeah, it's an awesome. I've used that in several different.
And they're
This
big.
one's
They're
called
big
Handwritten Holidays 3. Okay.
And this was the front of my recipe album. The albums come like that, so I just took a piece of paper, covered it, put a little ribbon, and you're done. A few embellishments, and you're done.
Cool. Love all the albums.
Okay.
Lots of hearts. Lots of hearts.
Okay, so this was an album that LeAnn just brought in.
LeAnn just showed
Yep,
it to us
she just
5
showed
minutes
us.
ago.
Again,
it's
it's
fresh.
one of the Snap albums that we all have come to love around here. Now, on her album, she just cut out one of the, this was out of the 6x8
paper pack.
paper pack.
Okay, this is using the brand new Simple Stories vintage nature line, and yeah, what's it called? We'll have to go look. Anyway,
Great Escape.
Great Escape.
Vintage Great Escape.
Yes, that's it. Anyway, LeAnn and her husband love hiking, and so this line was perfect for her, and she decided to make an album for their hikes. And I love this. Okay, so go ahead.
Now, she used score tape.
It's Great Escape. Yeah.
Thank you.
Here's the before album.
Yep. So LeAnn used score tape. And again, you can get real close to the edge on that with using score tape too. And it's not going to go anywhere. And then she just put a piece of twine down to cover the seam, and she ran it all the way around to the back
Really
too.
neat.
That's very neat. So we'll just flip through this real
And
quick.
look at how she just ran a doodle around the edge, and that piece of paper is in with the album.
You get
It's included.
You get all of these papers, and then you get some page refills, different configurations.
She made a pocket
Yep.
with some. These are part of the 6x8 pad.
And she made tabs. And let's see. Oh, she used a piece of twine to make a tab, which is really cool, and her tiny attacher, which we just got in yesterday. People have been waiting for these.
Teresa's go-to.
Love it.
I like it too. So a few pages, some page protectors. Oh, and I was gonna go
She
get this.
she made dividers.
This was the Elizabeth Craft die that we just got in.
Cool.
That makes the dividers. And just very simple, but she said it took her 3 hours to put this album together. So if you don't have a whole lot of time, you
it in
can.
steps.
Yep.
We have nothing to lose and a world to see. Oh, that's cool.
The pages that are in the 6x8 paper pack are cool, and a lot of them have things already written on them.
Phrases, yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that.
LeAnn
paper.
actually used the Christmas one for her tabs, the Planner Essentials.
Neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
So then you'd have the ornaments.
Oh,
and
that's the
word
one I just
Christmas.
bought. Yep. Because I like the Merry Christmas on that
Yeah,
too.
that is a fun Merry Christmas.
And
Yeah.
got reinforcements.
What's that
on it.
called?
This is called,
It's on the front at the bottom.
right here it is, Planner Essentials 14.
They're all numbered.
Planner Essentials number 14 is what she used. Here's the Christmas that Diane was talking about. It's a really cool font. What's that word? Oh, December. And what's that word? Moments? Moments. December moments.
Merry Christmas. Well, sometimes it says on
Moments.
the back.
Wishes. I saw wishes inside the ornament.
I like
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's $20.99. There's what.
So
there's
again,
the
those
font.
are great to use in mini albums because the holes line up with the 2-ring binders.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So
back
again,
to-
back to this. Here's another one of the 6x8 out of the paper pack,
And did she say she traced that? Because she didn't want.
One.
Yeah,
She didn't want
it all
to
skinny.
be skinny, so she just traced it on her paper so she could get the tab
Yep.
up here. Yeah, that was a
so
great
you
idea.
can get
LeAnn.
graduated tabs.
And I love how she just doodled around the edge.
Yep.
Oh, mention
then-
that.
and then-
That's the packaging.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this was this piece right here. She cut out of the packaging. She said it was too cool to not use, so she just cut it out and put it on her page.
And it looks like it's layered, but it's flat.
Yeah, it does look dimensional.
So always look at your packaging too.
Don't throw anything away.
Anything away. And then again, always sign your albums. I always date it.
yeah,
That's
really
a
fun.
great thing to do.
Yep.
Now, a little sneak peek what I'm going to do for my next album. I was been walking around the store trying to decide what type of album I wanted to do, and we had just gotten these 49 and Market albums in. They're chipboard, but I love it because it's got a wide spine. Again, I usually try to find albums with wide spines because sometimes they can get kind of thick.
Chunky.
As you can see. So I opened this one up to see what the inside was, and I really, really liked it. It's got flip pages. So I think this is going to be a fun, little different album than what I've done before.
It's going to be amazing.
And I can add, I'm going to try to add pages and do a bunch of fun things. So that's my inspiration for this year's album. I would have liked to have had it a little bigger, but this will be fun to work with.
So stay tuned because
Yep.
you're going to get to see step by step.
Yeah, are you going to show us?
Well, head step by step,
Yeah,
but
maybe not step by step, but
Check
pro-
in now.
progress
yeah,
checks.
I'm gonna. My next one, I'll probably show you the paper that I've picked out and how to use paper from different collections. A lot of times, I like to use the whole collection, but this time I was inspired and I just went around and found papers that I liked that I thought went together from all different of the Christmas collections. So we'll see how it
So
works
stay
out.
tuned.
Yeah, we'll see
Stay
how it
tuned.
works out.
She's
And
very
this
good.
this is a brand new album that just came in. Again, it's Simple Stories and it's got the wide spine. this would be a great Christmas album, and it goes with the.
Both of the new
Okay,
Simple
both of
Stories
them.
lines.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. And really, all you'd have to do is tie some twine and charms
Inside of it.
to that, and that would make a very easy.
Really fun. It's got a fun pocket. And this is just a little side note. When Kelly and I started scrapbooking and started our business, I told Diane, well, you need to come and scrapbook with us, and nobody's got time for scrapbooking.
I had 3 young kids.
No, and I had 4.
You
So
had
yeah.
4. And I was babysitting yours.
Yes, you were. And she goes, I have no time for scrapbooking. I am not doing that.
No.
And it was probably a month later. Diane's knee deep and up till 3 and 4 in the morning scrapbooking and making the most beautiful albums and pages. And she's really got quite a talent for it. And the other thing I remember specifically is when Eyelets and Brads came out. You could see Diane's albums, they're flat and they're nice and everything, but then as soon as Brad's then every page had Brad's and Eyelets and everything.
You can
on
see
them.
what the trend was through all of my albums
Yes.
and what
It's
new
funny.
collections and new dyes and stuff. And again, I said why would anybody want to do a mini album? I couldn't understand. Because
And
And here's Diane's mini albums.
I was making 12 by 12 albums for my kids, which I've probably made 40 between the 3 of them. I don't know how many. But
A lot.
They have a lot. But I love doing mini albums. That's kind of my passion right now is doing mini albums.
Yes. So anyway,
so-
there's a little bit of history there for you. And they're asking how much is the snap binder? I think that's what you're asking, Mary.
$18.99.
It's $18.99,
Yep.
and it is the album, and then it's got some things that are included in there.
And we just got a whole new shipment in, so we have pink and green and black and red and yellow and aqua teal. But they're a great tool to use. So
Cool.
there you go.
Oh, the black one, the $49 in market, and I think have one in stock. It's $13.99, but we've ordered now that Diane is using this. We've ordered tons, so they will be.
Show that
They
one.
will be coming. Here's the other one that Diane liked. It's another $49 in market, and it's got insert pages very similar to what Diane had, but they're loose.
Yeah.
And it's $13.99, and then you would use score tape and attach them to the little binder that comes in it. So it's pretty cool, and we can show you these in person if
But that's
you're
a
here.
great size too.
Yeah, that is a good size.
And it's got a fun elastic
that goes around it.
closure. Yep, that goes around it.
And let's see, how wide is that one?
It's not near as wide as this, but I think it's as wide as the Simple Stories.
So let's just set them all
So
up
those
there.
are your different widths. Now, if you're not doing a whole lot, you don't have a whole lot of pictures or chunky things, the thinner binders work, which I have used, and, they work. You make it work. You just don't put as many pages in.
And sometimes that might be good for
Yeah.
those people who
Yes.
are pressed with time. Okay.
But again, glue stick is great.
Glue stick is your friend.
Yep. The 2 liquid and then the score tape. So those are the products that I would recommend attaching things to your front.
Thank you very much, Diane.
You're welcome.
Thank you. They're awesome. And we stay tuned because we will be seeing progress on her this year's Christmas album.
No pressure
It's only
at all.
July.
Okay.
So Dawn, we have
Okay.
so we have random stuff to show.
Wait until Kelly gets her
We
microphone.
gotta switch microphones.
We have random stuff to show, and then we have our new holiday 3.
Yeah.
Actually, there's 3 collections.
We have a lot. I cannot wait to show you my
Let me
favorite
cl-
Christmas
Are you
line.
watching?
Just
Are you
came
filming
in
me
yesterday.
clicking that on? Okay.
It is my favorite.
So let's do the random, and then
Okay.
because it is Christmas in July, and it is really Christmas in July. before Halloween or Thanksgiving.
Yep.
All right, so here's the set of dies from Elizabeth Craft, and let me show the back, because they make these really neat borders, and guess what? Dawn cut them out for us yesterday.
Well, because they
So we
have
could
been
see.
so popular, and I didn't know what they look like. And Maggie, who's here, loves these ribbon dies. So they make all
And you get, what,
five
different
you get
ones.
5 dies in the package, and these are what they cut out. I think they are so fun.
It's $13.99, and it's called Ribbons 1. So if you want to find that online, or you can give us a call. And they're 6 inches, so they fit across the front of an A2 card very easily.
I think cut out of all different colors and then put across your page, and then just put a message on top would be really fun. But they're cute.
I think you could even do kind of a little V thing with them. Something like that, I think
Yeah.
would be kind of cool. Okay,
fun.
let's go from
Okay.
ribbons to washi tape, because
All right.
we got a restock of our washi tape with the little paw prints here from Bella Boulevard. And you get 30 feet, and it's called Paw Prints.
Cool.
Such original names. So since this came in, I thought we should just show the dog and the cats also. Puppy love and cats.
Cool.
Seriously, it's called Cats. Easy to find.
I don't know if we'll remember that.
And then Diane mentioned that the little stapler from Tim Holtz, the tiny attacher's back. And Dawn, if you show the back of the package, it gives you the picture of what a typical staple, a mini, and the tiny, so you can really see the difference.
Very fun. Yeah, that's another tool that I would really recommend. It's great for when you're making pockets on your pages, and you can just staple the edges. It goes really fast.
Embellish.
Yeah.
And then we've got some bumblebee stamps.
Bumblebees have been so huge.
I know.
What is the deal
Save
this
the
year?
bees. They're endangered.
Yeah.
But these stickers are, well, they're kind of endangered because we only have 3. But they're online. They're online under summer. So if you're looking for some bee stickers, they're there.
And we were asked to have realistic looking bees and not cartoon bees. And these
Those are pretty good.
these are our realistic looking bees that we could find.
They don't have sunglasses or hats on or anything, so I think they're pretty good. And then the cool tack is back. So that rhymes, and that's pretty cool. And that's the little pickup stick.
So you just sharpen one of the edges, and then it's used to pick up gems and sequins, and again, a really handy tool to have.
And this is a Microcosmos pack, Dawn, but it's new. It's a 12 by 12 paper pack, and that's where you're going to find it. And here's all the little papers. And they have those beautiful flowers. And you know what? Somebody asked for this, and that's why we ordered it, because they wanted it. And I'm going to flip it over, and you're going to see a realistic bee over here.
Oh my gosh.
So,
beautiful.
Butterflies and bees.
Oh my gosh, that paper is gorgeous.
So it is really, really pretty.
So
that's
what's that one called?
Microcosmos. It's going to be under Paper Packs 12 by 12.
How are they going to know the difference between this
Ciao
microcosmos and the other microcosmos?
There has to be something different about
Yeah.
it. I think it's called Butterfly.
Okay.
Well, no, that's on the paper. That's printed on the paper. I think if you look at the picture and you see this big clock, you'll know you're at the right. You'll know you're at the right place.
You know that's the new one. Okay,
Yeah,
it
then
really is beautiful.
Yeah, it's
and
cool.
so is the other one. So I don't think you can go wrong.
Get them both. Just get
But
them
we'll
both.
have to determine the difference between them, because I know they are both called microcosmos. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't see a name on here, but they are from Italy.
Cool. So
Yep,
if you
so they're
want something
Italian.
imported,
Italian.
there you go.
Now we've
Since
shown.
you can't travel there, you can import their paper.
There you
can
go.
get their paper.
Some of us are part Italian also,
Hey,
Dawn.
and there's your homeschool for today.
Italian?
Go look up Italy.
Italy paper?
on the map, so
Check it
you
out.
know where it is, so the kids know where it is.
Now,
Okay.
not to repeat ourselves, but Bro and Company's been sold out 3 times, and it's back. So we do have the Bro and Co. collection pack from Simple Stories, and it's really cool for boys. That's why it's called Bro and Co. And then we've got in the Best Summer Ever collection pack, which would be online under 12 by 12 paper packs or under summer.
And it is kind of the best summer ever,
It
because
is.
we're all like slowing down and relaxing more and spending time with our family more. And yeah, this
Grilling
is,
out,
Yep.
eating pineapples and watermelon. Yep, it's good. And then we've got this back in. This was out of stock, and we have a card kit made with this. But we also have the individual sheets of paper if you want to make more. And this is the one.
Yeah,
this
Kelly
is,
cut
we
apart,
cut into
yeah.
thirds, and that was a card front, 5.5 by 4. And you can easily make a card front. So this is online also under Collections and Butterfly Garden.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
2 more little adorable things before we do our Christmas is we've got these little die cuts.
You might have to open that one up.
I sure can.
Renee, as
Renee
customers
watching?
ask us, yep, she is watching. As customers ask us for specific product, we do try to show it in our videos. And
Look at all
she
these
was
little die
asking,
cuts.
I know for some what would you say?
Ethnic?
Different. Yeah, there's our word. Ethnicity. Ethnicity.
We're making fools of ourselves.
I
again.
know, but we do that every day.
Okay.
If we're on a video,
So
Kelly,
look-
we're making a fool of ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go, Renee.
Here's some really pretty.
Renee wanted
little,
to see these, so we opened them up. Here you go.
those are the
and-
princess bits, and then we also have. Let's just open these two because
Okay.
these are the
All right.
Say Cheese 4, and these are the Happy Kids bits and pieces. And it's for the Say Cheese, which is a Disney collection, but this really is any kids.
Yeah, I don't think they're
They're not
specific. For
I don't even
Disney.
see Mickey ears on anybody yet.
It's just for like kids playing.
Kids
yeah,
out and
these
about.
are really cute.
They
Oh,
are
look
really-
at this one's on his cell phone. Oh my gosh!
taking a
Taking a
picture.
selfie. Ha!
So
Say Cheese. That's perfect. These are awesome.
they're very cute. He's juggling, I think. Okay, so there's the little die cuts that are so darn cute. And this one's going to be under Disney. And I'm not sure if the princess one is under kids and children and toys. We're going to have
It's
to
under embellishments.
under embellishments.
Yep,
Okay.
it's under embellishments, and that one's called Princess Bits and Pieces. This one's Princess Bits and Pieces,
And
this
Happy
one's
Kids.
Happy Kids. Okay, we should put those
See
under
now,
our children.
now I see this and I kind of am wanting them.
Yes,
I'm kind of wanting a pack of those.
I know
Happy
they're
Kids.
adorable. Okay, the plaid album they said they cannot find online. Diane, can you let our watchers know where to find the plaid album?
It should be with the collection.
You would think so.
Well, let's
It
go.
should be with the
The main one.
Okay, well,
Not
we're
the Santa.
taking you
Let's-
to show
Oh,
you now.
should we do this Christmas first?
Okay, all right. We've got, like we said, we have several Christmas lines that just came in, and
I think that's out there.
this is Jingle All the Way. This is, I think, Kelly's favorite
Yeah, I
thing.
do like this paper pack with all the plaids. And this is where the album should be found.
Okay,
Under Simple Stories, Jingle All the Way.
Under New, or you should also be able to find it under Collections.
So, and Dawn, I don't think this is where we're going. I mean, we're going here, but out on the floor, I don't think this is out there yet.
Okay, so we better show it now.
We better show it now. So these are the individual papers. So you can get a collection pack or you can get the individual. And this just drew my eye. I couldn't stop looking at it in the catalog.
Fun.
And I think everything else is out there. Okay, so
It's under Jingle All the Way.
Okay,
Okay.
the plaid album is under Jingle All the Way.
So then Magical Christmas came in from Authentique, and their collections are always magical and very vintage. It's got a really nice green. Everything is two-sided.
And their paper has a really nice weight and texture.
Yeah.
We do like their paper.
So there's the Santa cut apart. So this would be online under Authentique Magical. So there's two different cut aparts. One's got more green and one's got more red, and this has got Toy Shop.
Can you imagine what a fun card set this would make?
Yeah, it'd be really pretty.
Really cute.
then
Oh
there's-
my gosh, I love this. I haven't seen all this yet. It just came in yesterday and we were busy.
Isn't that fun?
Oh.
Dawn, there's your plaid.
Oh,
Now,
you guys, I
it's
hope
even
you can
got-
see that in
Can you
person.
get up close?
That is awesome.
So look how
plaid.
nice it looks with your cut aparts.
Oh, here, wait. Yeah, that is neat.
And I think there is a
Turn that
collection.
around again because that other side was really fun.
It says North Pole.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love this.
So we got the North Pole, and then we've got the paper that's called, what is this called?
Magical
Five.
Five.
That's right, they're numbers.
Okay.
I think the black really shows off. I think the black really shows off the Christmas colors.
Oh, look at this. The little kids trimming the tree. Aww.
Very cute. It's Christmas in July, Dawn. What can we say?
And those are reindeer. Cute.
I didn't even notice that. I just saw the trees. And here's a stripe. It's going to go with all of this coordinates.
Got some snowflakes.
And I like red snowflakes.
Wow, look at that plaid.
You were peeking ahead. That looks like a flannel shirt.
Gosh.
Oh, the back's
blanket.
amazing.
Oh.
So Magical Christmas comes in the 6x6 tablet, where everything is going to be shrunk down, and two-sided papers. And then they've got these stickers, which
Very
are
fun.
handy dandy.
Yep.
And then they've got a tablet
Gosh,
that's
that
going to have.
plaid. Oh.
I know. So that's got everything in it that we just showed you.
Yeah, we do need matching wrapping paper. I think I'm going to call Sam at Authentique and recommend that
And
they
then
make wrapping paper.
this is going to be the collection pack. So it's going to have the stickers with the paper
neat.
rather than the tablet. Should
Very
we just
good.
should we just skip over here and show the calendar real quick?
This was just a restock.
It's a restock, but it's a really cool collection because each month has, is it four papers, and this tablet's got the cut aparts, the images, and they're front and back. So on the front you're going to get the cut aparts here, but then the back is all different too. So you're getting a lot of papers on one sheet, and you can buy these individually. So
we have them all.
since we're July, let's just look at July. So here's the July papers. I like that that old speedboat. I think that's pretty fun. People are doing a lot of lake things, and there's the back.
Yeah.
And then you can also get a tablet of just the solids that coordinate.
For all 12
So they go
months.
for all 12 months.
So you don't have to stand at the cardstock aisle and figure
Exactly,
it out. It's
exactly.
all done for you. What is that one?
This,
Oh, that's the cut apart.
yeah. So here's
yeah.
like December, for example. This is a different cut apart, but each month has this paper, and then it's got the different. I love how they do the back.
Yeah, that was.
And we
that
might
was
as well just
genius.
show it. Each month has a plaid
Okay, and that's the December.
with a pattern.
Yep.
And then
that's
what's the other
September.
one? Is the all over? Is the all over the other, the fourth one?
Plaids, solids, images, and sentiments.
Oh, the sentiments. Okay.
Okay.
So that's all online under Authentique and the calendar in collections.
Okay, and before we go, I'm just going to pan over here. Look at who's here today. Maggie is back here working. We can't wait to see.
Did you bring your tree? Can we just give them a preview of the tree, the kit that's coming?
She is busy designing. She is working, I believe, on a Halloween type project. Oh my gosh, and here, this is what's coming. This is a mixed media kit. And when will this be available? Soon?
Soon.
When we get the rest of the letters.
Waiting for the letters.
Okay, but look at the layers. I don't know if you can see this, but look at the layers
It's
on
an
that.
aha, Maggie. It really is.
Yes, she did a fabulous job. And she sprayed it with this silver mica mist.
Nouveau.
Nouveau mist. Yeah, we love it. We love it. So good job, Maggie. So we
you.
can't wait to
This
see.
is the before.
Okay, there's the before. We can't wait. They say they can't wait to see what Maggie designs.
Oh, thank
It's always
you,
something
thank you.
cool.
All right. Here
All right,
we go.
so now we're heading out to see the two other new Christmas collections that are super amazing because they're from Simple Stories. Oh, Kim's here. Hi, Kim.
Kim, say hi to everybody.
Good morning.
Okay, and there's LeAnn is the one that designed the book that we showed.
She
So,
didn't want to be on camera today.
but she made
But
that really
she
neat,
does
great escape
very
book.
good work. LeAnn makes wonderful cards, and as we can see, her mini album is amazing too. Okay, Kelly,
Which
what
do you
got?
want to show first, Don? Do you want to show?
Yeah, my favorite. Let's
this your
show
favorite?
this. This is my fave.
Okay, and this is the Simple Vintage North Pole from Simple Stories, and I don't know where to start.
I know. Okay.
Here, start at the tape. We'll start simple. There's the washi tape. Look at the little blue with the candy canes. It's just so cool.
Yes.
And this is all online under Simple Stories North
Vintage, simple
Sim-
vintage, North Pole.
And it's got two different ephemeras. This one is a lot of Santa Clauses. That's not a very good picture on the back, but you can see how cool he is just by looking at him on the front.
Yeah.
And then the other ephemera has got all different things in it.
It's got the words and some images. Really cute.
Couple Santas, but it's kind of nice because you can get a whole bag of just mainly Santa Clauses.
For $4.99.
And then it's got these chipboard frames, and you can see, I think, how dimensional the, oh my gosh. Oh, I thought that was real sewing. That looks so real right there.
It does. It even looks like the threads are hanging.
Yes, it
Wow.
does. There's the actually what they are. And you can put them over a photo or use them like they are. And I think this would be cool on the front of an album.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then put some stuff in the middle of it would be cool. And then these sticker books are a new size from Simple Stories. And you're going to get 12 sheets, over 600 stickers. I guess we can kind of show it. So it's a little bit of everything. Labels, which are handy.
People ask
Words.
for labels.
You've got the countdown if you want to do a December daily. You've got lots of little phrases.
Oh,
More
what
little,
are those?
I think I want this.
What are those? Oh, they're tabs. Are they tabs? Yeah, they like punch out into a tabby.
They are tabs,
like.
yes.
Oh, there you go.
And then you got numbers and letters in red and green in 2 sizes. Yep, I
Nice.
just want everything.
Hi,
Uh-oh.
Linda.
And then there's the brads, which aren't really brads. They look like brads, but they're really stickers. They stick on.
And I don't know if you can see the detail on those.
See if
but
you
look
can. I'm going to pick up this
at
that fell
those.
over.
It's really, God dear, really fun. Okay.
And these are the dimensional stickers, the layered, they call them layered stickers, so you can maybe tell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a stamp set, which I think is really fun. These little postmarks would be so fun if you're going to put them on your Christmas cards, on your envelopes. when you
Diana
mail
already
them out.
bought this set, so you
Oh, did
know
she?
you're going to be
Okay,
seeing
we're
that
gonna be
in
seeing
her
it.
December Christmas album.
And there's the chipboard stickers. And then their foam stickers have been really popular in their previous releases this year. Because they are, oh my gosh,
Yeah, look at that. There's
the
a ton on
colors are
there.
so bright.
$4.99.
And you can
look
see
at
they're
all
they're
of those
they're
stickers.
dimensional, and they're calling them foam because they're not chipboard. They've got kind of a little cushy foam underneath of them.
Really neat. Makes them real flexible. You don't have to worry about them cracking like you do with your chipboard. Like that.
And then here's the snap cards, and this is what Teresa was showing us from the summer market or summer farmhouse.
And she'd put it on a card and sewed it.
It's got 72 pieces that are either 3x4 or 4x6. And I noticed, and they're 2-sided, so you can use either side. And I noticed they do have the numbers there if you want to do a little, I think a countdown would be really fun this year since everybody's staying home. It'd be really fun
Right.
for the kids. And then the 6x8 paper pad that is sealed that maybe somebody can open for us. Let me ask Kim if she could open. Hey, Kim, could you open these for us so we can show them? Okay, then there's 2 different collection packs. There's the collection kit, which has got the papers and the sticker sheet, which we haven't even shown yet.
Yeah.
Or you can get the whole collector's essential kit, which is going to have your papers and stickers and your washi tape and your ephemera or one of the ephemeras. And so you're going to get, and there's a chipboard sticker in there too, Dawn, it looks like.
Wow. Cool.
So that's got a lot of stuff. Chipboards, bits and pieces, cardstock stickers, chipboard stickers, and washi tape.
Neat. Look at that page that they made.
That's
How
cute.
How cute is that page?
That picture's
Good
precious.
inspiration.
Okay, and then, of course, there's the Color Vibe, which is their kind of cardstock, and this is their basics kit. I guess this isn't Color Vibe, this is just their
Coordinating.
basic.
Uh-huh.
But it coordinates, so you can get everything that matches the collection.
Yep.
Okay, should we show some, she's got the tablets here. Thanks, Kim. Now, the thing about these,
That's with the other collection.
I mixed them up. Oops. Okay, so the thing about these is they're going to have full 6x8 sheets like this, and I believe you get 2 of each.
Wouldn't that be fun to just put on the front of your album? It's a holly jolly
That
Christmas.
would fit right on a
Right?
snap
Yep,
album
it would.
perfectly. And then you get lots of patterns. So I think it's kind of neat that they've got that. Look how
that's
distressed
adorable. You know what I would do? I would just put that on a 6x8 canvas and put it out as home decor. I love it.
that looks. It's got the
Oh, wow.
so it's got the cut aparts and the individual papers.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
they're really, really nice.
This
this little
$7.99.
could make several Christmas presents right there, just with that.
Yep.
Little
Pretty
home
cool.
decor pieces for if you have little secret Santas that you make for friends, your little card group or something, your bridge club. Kelly, are we going to play bridge when we retire?
I think I might be more of a go fish player than a bridge.
Go fish.
So here's the sticker sheet, and it even has the little typewriter so you can type for typing a letter to Santa.
Yeah, this
And then it's got the tabs.
Lois, you are so right. She said that that 6x8 album would be great for a little golden book.
It would. It'd be perfect.
Yes.
Perfect size.
Yes.
Okay, now this is the paper that Teresa was kind of taken with yesterday because there's kind of a gray in there. And she's using that for something special she's going to show us on Monday. And there's the cut apart pieces. That looks like a card kit waiting to happen.
I think so.
Okay, and then these aren't even out yet, Dawn. That's why we got to kind of pull them out of here. Here's that 12 by 12. We saw it in the little 6 by 8 tablet, and then it's got the green diagonal stripe.
Yep.
Dear Santa. And it does have some coordinating solids. Here's some holly and evergreens with a kind of a really
it's
muted
kind of a
tone.
tone on tone, yeah.
And this is in true spirit of the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage. They usually
think
do a paper like that.
This was one of Diane's favorites with the she likes this collage type stuff.
I think that would be good on the front also. Whoops, same one. There's some little candy canes. I heard, didn't we just hear that candy canes were going to be big this year?
Why?
I don't know. I heard it. I don't know why.
But Kelly heard it, so it must be true.
I read it or I heard about how candy canes were hot last year. Actually, I think I heard that from our Love to Scraps of Love friends in Phoenix.
Oh, I wonder
And there's
why.
Santa.
Christine, if you're watching, tell us
There's more
why
candy canes.
candy canes are going to be popular this year. Just curious.
So Dawn, I've got a candy cane paper I want to order. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
And here's the little 2x2 cut aparts, which are always fun to add on to little projects
these
or
can be a
envelopes.
whole page of little embellishments for your entire Christmas pages.
For your albums or your
your albums,
pages
yep.
or anything. And here's another cut apart. This is the 4x4s.
Katie, do a ho 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 for us.
Katie's
We're
here
looking at
today.
some ho ho ho.
Katie's gonna.
Katie, do a.
Oh,
Oh, there
Katie.
she did. She did a run by.
People love Katie's run bys.
Yes.
We don't. There she goes, Dawn.
Wait, I don't think I got it though. Come on, one more time, Katie. Oh my gosh. No, you can show your paper, and then she just runs by, runs in
All right.
the
Well, here's
background.
Santa. Let me keep it low enough so you can
Yeah.
see Katie.
There she goes. Yeah, there you
And
go.
guess what's
We
on the
got
back,
it.
Dawn?
Candy canes.
Now, do you believe me about candy
Oh,
canes?
do.
I think they're going to
Kelly,
be
I believe
wild.
everything you say.
That's not good, but here's a stripe and little Santas. Gosh, there's no
And that
candy canes on
Santa
this.
is cute. He's
But
got a really jolly
Stripe's
face.
kind of a candy cane-like thing. Mm-hmm. And then here's the other stickers, which these, a lot of times people don't understand these, but this would be like a great embellishment on a scrapbook layout.
just across
It's all,
the
it
top,
looks
yeah.
layered, it's a sticker, it's all done for you. Oh my, okay. So that's the
And I
Simple
think these-
Vintage North Pole.
Did we show these
Oh, I
papers
bet we
already?
didn't. I bet we didn't. Because they're already put out, and it's got another stripe. Kind of a candy cane stripe, but not in red.
Again, this whole sheet of paper right here, cut apart and mounted on 4x6 canvases. You wait, it's coming.
It's
I'm
coming.
Gonna show
I know
ya.
it's coming.
I'm
I know
going to
it's
show
coming.
you. Turn them into fun
A lot
little
of
gifts.
people, they've done designs like this before, and people have just put them in a 12 by 12 frame. We got some fun polka dots. Those kind of make me dizzy, though. But and then you could add little gems and little fun little things to it, ribbons.
I think what
glossy
Maggie
accents.
and Diane commented yesterday is the ephemera packs have these little things in it. So what they were going to do is foam dot them up to make this dimensional. They thought that that would be really neat.
I think that would be really cool. And then we saw this in the 6 by 8 tablet, but here it is again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because look at here's your Santa.
Yep. You can just put them
You
on
could just
your...
put him on there.
Yep.
Okay, so I'd like to know, and the back has got another stripe. So who loves this? We're going to have a vote.
Yes. Okay, so this is Jingle. No, this is Simple Vintage North Pole. Okay, everybody.
Remember
We're
that.
gonna take a vote after we're done showing you the next Christmas line.
So
from Simple
memorize
Stories.
that.
Yep. Okay, Simple Vintage.
And then we have Jingle All the Way, Dawn. So let's start with the papers here since we ended. Although this isn't a paper, this is a sticker, but here is a sticker for Jingle All the Way from Simple Stories. It's just really, really cute. I just like the images. The snowman, the toy truck. It's got a boot, Santa's boot.
I know we got lots of hearts for Simple Vintage North Pole. Oh,
Let's
this
see
is
how
pretty.
Jingle All the
Oh,
Way
wow.
goes. Now I would take these trees and maybe you could put a little something on top of them.
little
Would be really
dimensional,
neat, or a
yeah.
little bow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there's a really pretty, I like that teal background. And then we've got, whoops, same one, sorry folks. Then we've got a word paper, which is always nice to have because it's a good background paper, or you can cut strips off with a really, Dawn,
That's
I
a
love
good
these
holly.
colors.
Yeah, that's a good holly.
I love it. I'm not faking it either, it's real. Here's another mistletoe paper. It's called Happy Ho 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 with another
see,
good
now
holly.
that's a good holly. I like that.
Now, aren't we going to be seeing something from Janet in this collection? Like, is this her Christmas card
Is
kit?
this the one? Yes, it is. Yes,
Yep.
I had to think about
So
that.
we got
I pulled it all yesterday.
big things coming from Janet. There's a poinsettia, or poinsettia, however you pronounce
and
it.
the buffalo check on the back. Buffalo check is here to stay, folks. That is popular.
We got little Santas.
Kelly, I'm going to make.
Look at the candy canes, Dawn.
I was going to say, I'm going to make your prediction. Yours is that candy canes are around, and mine is that buffalo check is still around.
I think so. Well, I was glad I learned that from Christina. Okay, now this is terribly awesome. These are tags that you can just trim out so easily with your cutter. But look at the back.
Yes.
It's tags front and back.
Yep.
So
They
you
did
could
a
even
good
tie
job.
these onto Christmas packages or put them on cards or around a bottle of wine.
And I'm just going to go out on a limb
All right.
and say, keep this in mind because Memory Bound has an exclusive stamp set coming down the pike
We
that
do.
you're going to want to see.
We do. How long before we get that, do you think?
I'm
Couple weeks?
guessing, maybe 2 to 3 weeks yet, but it's a little sneak peek to what's to come.
We've got several new stamp sets
do.
coming that
We
you can
do.
only get here at Memory Bound.
Yeah, it's exciting. We can't wait. We're not very good at keeping secrets, are we,
No, we're
Kelly?
not. Alrighty, here's another, the 4x4 cut apart. And then the back of it's got the cars with the trees and presents.
Well, I don't know. This stuff's getting a lot of hearts too.
I think it's going to be tough to decide. They're both so awesome. Wait, we just
did
showed
that
that. We
one,
just
yeah.
showed that one. We haven't shown this one.
No.
There's something about the artwork on this, Dawn. It's maybe the shadows, or I'm not sure what it is, but I do like it.
These are the little 2x2s.
And then it's got a nice pattern. There's that black again with the
yeah.
lights. Those are like Christmas lights.
And look at the little record player with the plaid. That's cute.
Aren't records back in cool again?
Oh, yes.
And then here's a blue little snowflakey paper. And on the back is this really beautiful big flower patterns. All right, hang on, guys. We're almost through the paper. Here's those trees that I think are really cute in the little wood base. And then a very subtle green pattern on the back. And we got one more cut apart. The 3x4s.
Really cute.
See how that's got
yeah.
a shadow on the words? I think that's what I think is pretty neat. And then there's a holly paper.
I like that paper right there.
This
I
one?
think that would make great cards.
Look at that with the little.
The envelope.
Now we're trying to go quickly, but you can go online and go to go to our new tab and then go to Simple Stories Jingle All the Way. And here, let's flip this one because these are those foam stickers again that have been really popular with Simple Stories.
And there's so many words for $4.99. I think those are probably one of the better deals we have in the store.
I think you might want to get those reordered.
I think those are a really good deal.
And then there's the chipboard stickers. And then we just showed the chipboard frames, and they've got frames in this. We order everything from Simple
Check
Stories.
the box.
And here's the picture of them on the back. Now, I don't remember the little enamel dots in the previous collection.
I don't think they came with it.
Maybe because they have the brand. Oh, no, this has brands too. Here's the tapes. And then I'm kind of liking, ooh, that's going to fall off. I'm kind of liking these snap cards after Teresa talked about them. And there's 72 cards. And
I think I'm just going to buy them for all of the collections now because they go forever. Like you never run out.
You'll never run out. And here are the stickers, those new size. I think they're 6x8. And it's got a lot of good stuff in it, just like.
Oh, I like that font. That's a good font. Mm-hmm. Oh, neat.
Kind of cursive.
And how much are those sticker packs?
These stickers are $8.99 for 12 sheets.
Here, there you go.
Oh.
There you see them all.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that. Oh, and look at the borders for like card making. Oh, that's a good sticker
And
set.
Dawn, I just want to say something. These are not glossy.
Mm-hmm.
You know how some stickers are glossy? These you could ink up if you wanted to. And I was just working with something that was a little on the glossy side. And then there's two ephemeras. There's the bits and pieces, and I'll just flip it over. And then the other one is the journal bits. And then here's the numbers that with that shadow. You know what? Okay, the Tim Holtz.
His new
shadow
alphanumeric.
And now I notice they have a lot of shadow things in this collection. So maybe candy canes and what's your plaid?
Kelly, you know what's
and
getting
plaid.
the most votes right now? Authentique.
Really?
Yeah,
we
they
didn't even
really
put
like
him in the
it.
running. They
Well,
wrote
I
him
guess
in on the ballot.
Kathy wrote him in on the ballot. That's funny.
There's the puffy stickers.
Well, we at the end of the video, we're going to take a vote. You're all going to have to comment. Do you like best the Authentique, or the Simple Stories Vintage North Pole, or the Jingle All the Way? So, Kathy, thanks for writing Authentique in on the ballot.
There's a this one has a stencil, which is nice. And then it's got the same thing, Dawn. You got the collection pack that's got the sticker with all the papers. And then, or you can get the collector's essential pack, which is going to have the same thing, plus the washi tape, the chipboard stickers, and the bits and pieces.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then we showed the album earlier, so everybody, if you were here earlier with us, this is the album that matches both collections. They said they worked really hard to make it so you could use it for either collection, and I think you could use this for Authentique also.
Oh yeah,
it's got that kind of creamy look.
Yes, it does.
And that's $19.99. And then, last but not least, here's the 6x8 tablet. And Kim unsealed it for us so that we could really take a good look.
Aww.
There's that shadow alphabet. So it's going to be the papers that you saw, plus some 6x8 images that Dawn was saying you could put those on a canvas or in a little frame. Ooh, you could add a title to that.
Oh, I like that.
And this would also is the perfect paper to go in your snap album.
Mary, Mary, Mary.
It's size perfect for it.
Oh, I like how they did that. So they kept these like
the same size.
Yeah, the 3x4 size. Very nice.
Did we see the Santa?
Yeah.
So, oh
Very
man.
Good. Well, that was a lot to get through today. Very good.
So it really is Christmas in July at Memory Bound.
Yes,
and
very good.
We have some other collections, so check them out. Be sure and vote which one you like the best.
Yeah, let us know. Do you like Authentique Magical? Mm-hmm. Do you like Simple Stories, Simple Vintage North Pole? Or do you like the Simple Stories
Jingle All the Way?
What's your favorite? Tell us, comment below. And thanks for watching. It's a great day at Memory Bound, and we really appreciate you watching us every day and sticking by us during this time. And
we never thought we would be doing Christmas in the pandemic, but here we are.
No. So, but thank you, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:30.
Have a good day.